Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. This is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. Today is July 4, 2021. So I am doing this video to cover last week, which is week number 26. The market ended well. You see this? S&P went for 7 straight days up. This is the best win streak in 10 months. Markets are great. So a lot of good things to look forward to. So before we go on, if you guys are on Facebook, please join me on Investing 102 group. This is where you will level up your investment thinking. And another group you can find me in is the Financially Fit Club. It's another investment group that I'm part of that I'm pretty active in. So reach out to me there. We're going to copy all the transactions from last week. And remember what we're doing now? We're going to paste it with some gaps so that I can fix it all in one swoop. So let's paste all that. Okay, now we're going to copy the next set of transactions and we're going to paste it in here. And I think I got them all. Now I got to fix them all. Okay, and I think I did everything I needed to. Don't forget that this week spans 2 different months on the same week. So week number 26 will be 2 different months. So we're going to save everything. We're going to go straight to the top. Let's go to the pivot table. Again, this is going to look weird, so I'm going to make sure it pivots with the new month also. So I'm going to hit the refresh button, and I think I got to bring in the new quarter. There you go. So it's the 3rd quarter, and there you go. You see that? Once you select it. So let me just take a quick look at this to make sure I don't see any errors. And then after you do the pivot, here you go. Everything looks okay. Don't forget, this week spans 2 different quarters, and if you can see, the numbers look pretty good. I mean, as in the numbers matches. So you know that these numbers are not broken. Remember, there's only 2 days into period 3rd quarter, so the numbers look, they look really good right now, but let's just keep on looking at this. I'll talk through some of the trades. And I just fixed this up. We're at trade number 745, 32 trades for week number 26. And we're showing a running profit now of 22,553. So everything looks like it's okay, and I'll show you some of my trades. So what this is telling you is I'm going to display the June data for a little bit longer until we get into the 2nd week of July. But you can see what happened is I've been trying to position a lot of my trades to make some money. I wanted to end June in a good week, and half the year looks pretty good. So you can see that there was a couple weeks where I lost money. So here you go. That looks pretty good. So let's talk through some of the trades. For this week, I rolled ETrade again. You can see that. It is moving up. It was in the money, so I had to roll it up. But you see I collected another $29 for rolling. And if you check the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, I collected over $250 just in rolling ETrade. Here is carparts.com. You see I rolled this one up. I rolled this one out. I collected $87, but last week I also rolled it up and in. So the last 2 weeks is $111. Let me talk about another one. On Skechers, I had to roll up and out. You can see that here. I collected $54, but if you look at the last 2 weeks, this is a new one, so I collected premium there. So we'll see what happens with Skechers. Let me explain what happened on this one. If you look at this closing of this 10 contract, it cost me $786. But if you look at the original, I opened it up for $1,080. So the thing I noticed here was I actually didn't do a good job in managing this one, because you can see that when I closed it, the SPY was actually closer to like 330, but my put side I closed it at a 386. So I only rolled it once last week, so you can see I didn't do a good job in managing this. But if you look at the net total, I still made a profit, $436, even though it was mismanaged. So that means I made about 40% of the max profit, which is okay. Not a good trade, but it's a good way to examine what you did or what I did. But it's good to see what happened. Don't forget, this is including with the S&P moving 7 days in one direction, which is up. So obviously my 438 was being tested, and I paid a lot of money just to close that side out, the call side. So you can see that it was 70 cents of value. You do the difference between 70 and 9 cents, which is $61 just to close on that side. So that's really not a good trade because of the way the stock moved. So while we're examining that, here's another one that I closed. If you look at this real quickly, this one I closed for 142, and what you'll notice is it cost me $3.29 of, I collected $3.29, and then I closed it, and you see I collected a total profit 186. Again, not a good trade from a management point of view, but and this one was a straightforward one. I started at 38, closed it at 20, did really nothing, but you see you made money, 186 on 4 contracts. So you divide it by 4. I mean, that's not bad. You still make 45 bucks on each contract. So that brings us to an end for this particular week. Don't forget, have a happy July 4, and let's look forward to a next week of trading. Let's do this together. Let's do this $1 at a time. And as always, have a profitable day. Bye-bye.